I'm going to create a KiCad part for the Texas Instruments TDC1000 chip, and I'm going to create the KiPart utility for that. And there's a few things that I need. I need the explanation of what each pin is, and I find that in the datasheet of the chip. I need a spreadsheet where I can list all the attributes of the chip, and then the KiPart utility that I have already installed on my computer. So let's first have a look at the spreadsheet that we're going to fill. I have prepared it, so we need to say which component, which part we're going to make in KiCad, and some attributes, the type, the pin, the name of the pin, and what side of the component the pin has to be shown in the library editor. And we can start typing into the spreadsheet if we want, but let's take the fast track and copy the information from the datasheet. And in this datasheet it's very easy to retrieve the information because everything is already available in a nice column. So I'm just going to copy all this information and paste it in my spreadsheet. Let's see how that works. I'm going to do that here, not in the real columns yet, because I'll copy information from the draft columns that I'm going to use first. Edit, paste, special, and format a text. Let's say that everything is okay because I've chosen space as a limiter. This is going okay. There is a special case here that two pins are on one line in the datasheet, so we have to manually fix that. Not a big deal. We just copy the same information here. Make this 23, make this 24, and keep the power line here and the power line here. Still have to remove the column. I'll also remove the VDD2 so that we have real names. So that's a good start, but there is a watch out. There are two pins on the second column on the second page that we also have to take in. So I'm going to paste them here. The same things. Voila. So that's nice. We have 28 pins here. So I'm now going to put the numbers already in the right column for my spreadsheet. Here we go. And the name of the pins. Okay. That's also fine. If we see in the datasheet, we can see that 1 to 14 are on the left side and 15 to 28 are on the right side. So let's put left on the spreadsheet for those 14 first ones, and right for the other ones. So we're already close. There's a few things that we still have to do, and that is to say which type the pins are, and we can use the information here that's coming from the datasheet. So we have already information whether it's input, output, or power. I'm just going to take over that information and put it in the spreadsheet. So everywhere where I see I could use a formula, but I'm too lazy for that. I'm going to put in an input in the type column. Let's see that I don't forget them. Okay, and this is the last one. Then the same for output. Everywhere where I see an O here in column G, I will type output in the column A. Voila, that makes some exciting video. And then wherever there is a P in column G, we will use power. Also for the grounds, there is no reason not to call the grounds powers in KiCad here. Okay, we're almost done. There is one last thing that I'd like to drag your attention on, and that is that one of the pins here, CSB, is active low. So we will mark that in the spreadsheet too as active low so that we have the right annotation in KiCad. So that is this pin here. We're going to put a tilde in front. That's it. All the information that we need is there. I'm now going to clean out all the things that we don't need. Delete content, everything, delete all. Voila. That's our spreadsheet. We have 30 rows including the name and the type. I'm going to save this document. I'm also going to save it as a CSV file. There we go. I'm leaving the character set here because I don't use special characters. It's field delimited with a comma, and the text delimiter is not applicable because I have disabled the quote all text cells. So that's fine. The CSV file is generated. Let's have a look at the file. Okay, looks fine. So every column is nicely separated, and we see the tilde here. That means that that special character is there. So everything is fine. I can now invoke the utility and create a library. The library is created, so let's now open KiCad. So I'm opening the library editor. I'm setting the working library. Here we have it, the TDC1000. Okay, I'm going to load the component. And let's have a look at what's generated. Everything is okay, so we have the 28 lines. The line 19, which was the ship select, was active low, and we see the line on top of the name, and that's an indicator in KiCad that it's an active low line. So everything perfect. We have created a component and we are ready to use it in the schematic editor.